Hello, Acolytes, and welcome back to the Order Lutus. I'm Inquisitor Sturm, and this is the sinking city. And I have seen the yellow sign. Oh, we've got a family to save.
Oh, thank you, mister. I thought they'd kill us. I don't know how we can ever repay you. Who are you? You look...
I'm a private eye, and your father's worried about you two.
Father? Is he okay? Did you see him?
He's fine, but this isn't over yet. Do you have somewhere you could hide out for a while?
Yeah, sure. We'll stay at Aunt Peg's. What's going on?
Your father and I have a matter we need to deal with together. He'll explain everything when he can.
Okay. Please, mister. Take care of him. He's a good man.
I'll try. I've got to go.
Have you come to save us?
Yup. Alright. That's done. Fantastic. Out the window. Ah! I took damage from that. Silliness. That dude's just wearing rags on his face. Buddy? That looks like a bad place to be having a breakdown. Like... Alright, you're not as in imminent danger as I thought you might be. Still not great. Alright, I should... Yup. Strolling down the street. Do 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 do. Alright. Yeah, down there. Whee. Tell him his family's safe. And then we'll go tell Mr. Carpenter we found the guy. Give him our evidence. Things will be okay. More or less. You know, as okay as anything is in this town. Oh, hey. I didn't expect you to be here. Shovel time!
That's a rare spirit. They're lucky to have a bottle from before Prohibition.
Oh, hey! Yeah? That's one of the tougher ones. Where's your buddy? There he is. Oh, that's not what I want to see. You, down. We're ready. Now I can deal with him. Ooh. Anything else down here? There's that guy. Alright. We were just grabbing loot before we went. No. No. That. Alright. Yeah. Alright. That was fun. Upstairs is where we need to be. Hey, my dude. Can't remember if there's anything else in here. No. Alright. The family's fine.
Your family is safe now.
Yes, thank you so much. My sister-in-law just called to say Evelyn and Michael got there safely. I owe you everything. What happens now? Should I turn myself in?
First things first. You need to write a confession. It's your word against the witness.
Okay, I'll take it over to the police station immediately.
No, just give it to me. And the murder weapon. You still have it, right?
Yes, sir. Here's everything.
Good man. I'll go clear things up. I suggest you make the most of your time before the coppers come knocking. I'll get going.
Alright. What else we got? Ooh. Who would I blame? Oh. Interesting. Or so there's that one. All right. So Yeah. I don't like Pierce, but... just because he's a bad person doesn't mean I have to be. We'll go with that conclusion. Morality is a real blurry concept in this town. No lie. Though you can definitely play this game as a real scumbag if you want. Up and away.
Hey, what's your business, kid? Hey, what's your business, kid?
How you doing, handsome?
Oh. Oh. I need to talk to this guy.
Good news. I found the man that really killed Vanderberg. His name is Glenn Byers. And better still, I have a confession written in his own hand.
You work fast, Mr. Reed. But how do you plan on refuting Pierce's testimony against you?
Well, as it happens, here's a letter detailing how Pierce was bribed to lie to the police.
A remarkable effort. Thank you. I'll hand it all over to the authorities.
Now, one more thing. Glenn was forced to commit the crime, and he confessed to everything. Given the circumstances, can he hope for leniency?
I'll see what we can do. But do be aware, Mr. Reed, that in this city, excessive kindness may be taken advantage of.
Bye.
Fair enough. Oh. Hello. What do we got here?
You've been doing a great job, Mr. Reed. I'm waiting for you at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
I'm sorry. What? You kidding me? Johannes? I don't think we're friends anymore. Are you sure you want to be waiting for me at my house? Well, the hotel I'm staying in. Also, you're supposed to be a dead man. Oakmont is full of illusions. Most of them, including the illusion of safety, Can be dealt with. Yep. Dispelled, I believe. That's what it actually says. Hold on. Let's reload that shotgun. We killed a bunch of your men, Johannes.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Not very well. I just walked in with a loaded shotgun.
The door won't budge.
When is this room going to be important, I wonder? Alright, let's save here. Blackwood Marsh Cannery Factory was sad and unusual events. According to neighbors, inhuman screams and shouts of an unknown language could be heard for several blocks. Witnesses also reported seeing flashes of light in an unnatural color they struggled to describe. Evernote Blackwood, the final representative of the Blackwood Grand family, was later found dead inside the factory. The cause of death could not be established, but with it comes the end of one of the pillars of Oakmont society. Yep.
How is this possible?
At last, Mr. Reed. I heard about your recent case. Let me congratulate you. You've truly outdone yourself this time. A question, if I may.
I've got a question. How on earth are you still alive?
What can I say? Perhaps next time you should make sure you finished the job.
It wasn't me, and you know it. All I went through, and there was no murder to begin with.
The prosecution would beg to differ. They had all they needed. A victim, a method, and a culprit. The rest is just bells and whistles.
Yeah, you set me up. You didn't just set me up with this. You set me up with everything that's happened in this town.
You set me up. You son of a...
I only set the scene. What? Kill me? As
Tempting.
amusing as it would be to see you charged with my murder a second time, I'm afraid we have more pressing matters.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean, Mr. Reed. The prophecy. The seal. You have made yourself a part of something momentous. First things first about your case. Your short-sightedness surprised me. Why, Charles? Why hand poor Mr. Byers over to the police?
He was guilty.
He was guilty. He pulled the trigger.
Oh, was he? You two have carved a bloody path through this ailing city, Charles. You could at least be consistent in your choices. Regardless, I shall call this experiment a success. In fact, you should consider it a taste of your ultimate trial.
I don't understand. What do you get from all this?
You are headed into the darkness, Mr. Reed. I'm giving you the experience you'll need to find your way through it.
No more riddles, Johannes. If you need something from me, talk.
I am. You're just not listening. You have a great destiny. Destiny beyond comprehension. To be more than a speck of cosmic dust. To make waves across the universe. To end things.
And what?
Everything. You've suffered in this city from the very beginning. From the moment you were born, in fact. Wanting to end it is only natural. But unlike those untold millions before you, you have the power to do so. You can turn mere prophecy into absolute truth.
You don't mean...
The seal of Kotiganar is in your hands. You possess the key to the gates, and all they hold within. You can close them, and cling to mankind's misery for a few more cruel centuries. Or you can open them and end it. And you will do the latter.
Why would I?
Why? Why would I destroy everything?
Because otherwise your life amounts to nothing. Do you know how many chosen few there have been over the centuries? Nameless hordes, sacrificed at the whim of invisible masters. Not unlike those who watered the poppies of Flanders with their blood.
But our sacrifices mattered. We won the war.
A war with many yet to come. This is your king's nature, your purpose. To suffer. Your monkeys in an open cage, unwilling to walk out. Only
what are
you
you?
can make a difference. You can end it all for good.
Yeah, no, that's... I realize the reality of Lovecraftian horror. That you are insignificant. At best, the gods are real and apathetic to the existence of humanity. More commonly, the gods are real and are just waiting for the right opportunity to wipe us from existence, because malice is the actual nature of God in this universe. But ultimately, I personally, even if this was real, even if this was the actual case, you cling to the dying light. You fight with everything you can, and if that means you fight God, then so be it. This man is an idiot.
Johannes, you're vile.
There is nothing more vile than futility. Watching this happen again and again and doing nothing. We are the agents of change, Mr. Reed.
You're wrong. I'll prove it.
You will prove nothing. You'll die. And at the next turn of the cycle, another will come along who is brave enough to finish the job. Nevertheless, I cannot abandon you, whether you agree with me or not. Your path is too important, even if your choice is beyond my control.
You're right about one thing at least.
There is an archaeologist in this city. He is very close to unraveling the secret of Katigana. And you'll need his help to get inside. His name is Joseph Hill. Here's his address. Talk to him. Earn his favor.
Seriously. All that, and you don't even know how to find Katiganar?
If I knew that, would I be working with a private eye?
This is wrong, Johannes. All of it. And I still have no idea why I should even believe you.
The truth is the truth. Whether you believe it or not, you can accept it, or try to put the blindfold back on. It doesn't matter. Farewell, Charles. Whether we speak again or not, I will be watching. And don't lose the seal again, or all your effort in this city would go to waste.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You know, if you want to get out of this life so bad... No, you stop that. He was legitimately the avatar of the King in Yellow. Hey. Oh, hey. Now it unlocked. That's funny. Let's go change outfits.
The door won't budge.
Hey! I'm you now. Only with a red hat. Different hat. Idiot. Hey, you hear that gunshot upstairs?
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Right then. Reed Heights. Umbar Street. So somewhere right in here. Who's scared of the king in yellow? Alright, I've given a middle finger to 3 gods so far. Let's finish it off and tell Cthulhu to go wreck himself. Cthulhu and his daughter. Oh, there's actually a army guy up here. You normally don't see these guys. Boy, yeah, that's a World War I uniform. Stand your ground. Militia headquarters. Yeah, back when militia didn't mean crazy white supremacists. Not that the militia wasn't also sometimes, but, you know. It wasn't directly synonymous. Yeah, you tell him, buddy. Mm-hmm.
He tried to escape, but something broke his neck with a single strike.
Get that gun ready. Barricaded that door. Looks like somebody else died in there. What's down here? Ah, yeah, my favorite. hit hard. Alright. Wow, alright.
Poor guy died here after several stomach wounds.
Yeah, from one of these things.
Did just twitch. Whoa. Must be my nerves.
Eh.
Wild beasts carried out quite the massacre in here. One ferocious blow, and he was gone.
Yo, from one of those things. Yeah. Dear Mr. Davis, I have followed up on your complaint, but regret to inform you that we have found no evidence that Mr. Hill has breached his rental agreement. I visited Mr. Hill after receiving your letter and found no substance to your allegation. In fact, Mr. Hill's apartments are in perfect order. Whatever troubles with noises, voices in the night, and horrible smells you may have, I suggest you solve them with Mr. Hill in a civilized manner. Sincerely yours, J.M. Guts.
Poor bastard didn't get far.
Yeah. Took a lot of them with him, though. Yeah. Well, this is just a fun place, isn't it? Nothing else of interest here? Alright. Upstairs we go. Maybe switch to shotgun this time. You folks alright? You don't look alright. Oh. Whoa! Hey! Oh, she's tough! What are you? Oh, undead Mayan? I'm sorry. What? Hey, little guys. Hallucinogenic little guys. Yeah, no. Let's get back in reality, shall we? What about you? You gonna disappear and turn into a monster too? No, you're standing on a seal. This is the last warning, my son. If you proceed with your self-destructive research, I'll take action. I can't watch you kill yourself, corrupt your mind, and sacrifice your health to these old fairy tales about the dead. It's not worth it. Leave it or I'll leave you without inheritance. I won't have you spend this money on your own death. In Hill. Look. Oh, free bed kit, thank you. We'll come talk to you in a second. Definitely gonna resupply before we're done. That's a nice hunting rifle.
By the looks of these plants, this photo was taken somewhere in South America.
Oh look, a first aid kit we can't use.
These Mayan artifacts could be the prized jewel in many a museum collection.
Haha, colonialism. Alright, buddy, you want to talk?
Is she gone? Did you get her?
What the hell's going on? I'm sure I shot her dead, but then she ran.
Oh, snub, we are in trouble now. My name is Joseph. Sorry for getting you into this, and thanks.
It looks so
Charles
good,
Reed.
Joseph.
I was actually looking for you.
For me? How can I help you?
I need your help to get into Katiganar. This madness must be stopped.
Oh, that's a noble goal, but Vanderberg...
Johannes was the one who told me about you, and about all the things that have happened since the flood.
He did? Well, I underestimated you. We share the same goal, but there's a problem.
What do you know about that thing? The girl that attacked us?
She's Usha, a Mayan priestess, rejected by death itself. I can only imagine what baleful sorcery still keeps her alive.
Oh, lovely.
Even by this mad city's standards. Why would a Mayan priestess come here? What's special about this house?
Besides your artifacts.
Me, she was after. Usha holds a secret older than humanity itself, and she wants to stop me from uncovering it. Don't ask me about it further. I can't say any more.
Fair enough.
What kind of problem?
The Mayan girl, Usha. She was the keeper of the key to Katiganar. We'll need it.
You mean the seal? I have it. Just show me the entrance.
The seal. You've got it. Spectacular. But alas, it doesn't solve our problem.
You're testing my patience, Joseph.
Usha was the last one to open the path below, and she still protects it. We cannot proceed until she's been dealt with.
I'm a private eye. Tracking Usha won't be a problem. But how do we handle her?
Look, when you locate her lair, come let me know. Meanwhile, I'll prepare our defense against her magics. Then together, we'll banish her.
My bullets did nothing. Do you know of any other ways to fight her?
There are ways to resist her sorcery. I was going to use them myself, but I'm not sure I have the skills to track this thing to her lair.
But didn't she come to you?
She caught me off guard, tried to kill me. I was unprepared. You arrived just in time to scare her off.
Any leads on how to track her?
I don't know. But she drinks blood to gain strength. There must be victims, corpses, but thanks to the wild beasts, madness, Oakmont is full of the dead. Though I did hear rumor of a vampire in Salvation Harbor.
Well, I guess that's better than nothing. Johannes told me nothing about you. Can you fill me in before we continue?
I understand. You're curious.
Your face tattoos are rather unusual. What do they mean?
The Indians gave them to me. I visited a lost pyramid in the jungle. These are marks of wisdom.
Your illness. How did you get it? Is it contagious?
As with many other tropical maladies, it was borne by a certain species of fly that bred in the wells of the old Mayan temple. Superstitious savages may call it a curse of the gods, but we're people of culture, aren't we?
I've seen enough to not take superstition so lightly these days. If Johannes trusts you enough to recommend your help, you must have some unique expertise.
Well, I am an archaeologist, well-versed in alchemy and other less academic sciences. I have devoted my life to stopping the end of the world.
Wait, what?
I spent years in the jungle learning from Mayan descendants. The illness forced my return, but I believe Xibalba's entrance is under Oakmont.
Did you say Xibalba?
The world of the dead. It brings disasters, epidemics, madness. The most violent mine guards were locked inside and need sacrifices to remain. Different locals gave it different names. Some of them can be traced, their origins identified. But Katigana, it precedes us all.
You want to get into this place, under Oakmont?
No, no. That place must be closed forever. All that befalls Oakmont has emerged from within its walls.
Well, I agree with that. And that's plenty. Thanks, Joseph.
Alrighty. Alright. So that looks like the sort of thing I could probably go to either the hospital or maybe police reports. Maybe local news. We'll see what we can find about this. Max out this gun's recoil. There we go. The rest of these almost seem unimportant by comparison. Alright, now we can pick up whatever goodies are left over, and then we can get out of here. Alrighty.
Vote for Oakmont! Your vote is your choice. If you choose wisely.
Let's start at the hospital. Because we know it's in Salvation Harbor, and we know the symptom is drained blood. Maybe they've gotten some corpses along those lines.
Find something.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
Alright. Doesn't look like that's triggering for this one. So, nope, not the hospital. So my next bet is either police station or newspaper. Oh yeah, I haven't talked to my biggest fan.
Don't waste my time.
Okay, good. He's back to his cheery old self. There we go. Violent crimes. Salvation Harbor. Victims? Received today a report about the latest victim of the so-called vampire. Several blood-drained corpses were found in the backyard of Old Church Road between Smith Avenue and Maple Lane in eastern Salvation Harbor. I sent a patrol to inspect the crime scene. The bodies were similar to previous drained corpses in Coverside, Shells, and Reed Heights. No witnesses have come forward at this time. There we go. When you're looking for corpses, ask the police. Ooh. Alright. Alright. East Salvation Harbor. Oh yeah, this area. Between Smith. East. Wow, I'm doing great. Here we go. C. Smith, there we go. On Old Church between C. Smith and Maple. So, here. Yay. Once we get to the point that we've unlocked Chithkanar, I'm gonna go look for the other side quests that I haven't gotten. I have some ideas on where to look based on their names. And you know, push comes to shove, I can look up where to start them. But I want to get all the quests done. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's probably where I'm going. Let's get the good rifle ready.
Nothing useful inside. Old clothes and garbage, but this letter may be helpful.
Hotel owner's note. This is my final warning. If you don't pay me for the month's due, I'll sell your belongings and you'll be out on the street. No one may live at the Devil's Reef and avoid payment without consequences. Hey, it's the note on my next door neighbor's room. I remember that. Whoa, hi. No. Not a fan. Not a fan.
He didn't die immediately. These are some savage bites to the neck. He would have suffered.
Yeah.
She didn't spill a single drop of blood.
Now she hungry.
A fire and lots of fish. These guys were gonna have a good meal here.
Instead, they became a good meal.
All his blood was drained, just like Joseph said.
Hey. Oh. Oh, hello. Hey, you gonna talk garbage with a monster just standing there? Come on, man. I think I'm missing over here. Oh, hello.
If anyone had caught this shotgun blast, they would have lost their head.
Yeah, normally speaking. Alright.
Great fisk, buddy. Hope none of those hungry wormskins saw you here.
Take this, damn corpse!
Muskil panaifa. Excelan con coltet sotsara. Nilendo bay reoman. So far for your sacrilege.
Order me, priestess, and I will serve.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Pretty much the... Oh, hey. She's up there. I didn't notice that before. But yeah, in this order.
Great fisk, buddy.
And
Hope
she
none of
jumped
those
down
hungry
and
wormskins
murdered
saw
two
you
of
here.
them. He tried to shoot her. She used magic. Now he's hurt.
Usha attacked 3 Innsmouthers before a man appeared and tried to shoot her. She called him Raymond and hypnotized him, somehow.
Well, I think we need to pay a visit back to the Devil's Reef. See if our dear host will let us into the room. It's nice of them to use that particular thing at the very beginning of the game, link it all the way to basically the end, or a little before the end, but still.
I found a debt letter from you at a crime scene. Can you tell me who it was for?
I have no idea.
Why? Do you send that many of them?
Yes, thanks to all you damn newcomers flooding Oakmont, I have a form letter that I adapt. Well, make a newcomer adapt for me to pay his debt. Got 50 of them back here right now. Clever, eh?
Indeed. Less useful than I'd hoped, though. I believe a man named Raymond lives here.
How's it your business?
I need to talk to him.
You'd be better off talking to the wall. Raymond Archer ain't here. Left a few days ago and never came back. Didn't pay either. Damn newcomer.
What about his room? Did he leave any belongings behind?
A pile of weird stuff and broken junk. Take a look if you want. It's the room next to yours.
See you later.
Eh, not so bad, are ya? Just a little gruff. Finally going. Oh, diving equipment.
Did Raymond get this air tank from the same place I did?
Probably. That's a familiar looking seal.
Stop it! Please, stop it! Why do you show me this vile violence? I can't bear it!
I've seen some of these places. The backyard with corpses. Joseph Hill's house. Why did he draw all this?
Oh. Oh. He drew a lot, didn't he? Some familiar symbols in there. Mm-hmm. Raymond's diary. 3rd of October. Found work at the flooded lab on Moreland Road between Seasmith Avenue and Powderhouse Street. Boss says some weird stuff, but sounds like there'll be gold at the end. October 20th. Prepared everything for the mission, including getting a diving suit. Good thing I know how to use it too, because the place is underwater. Boss said the entrance is marked with 5 big stones. October 23rd. Barely got out with the mummy he wanted. And worse, there was no gold in her tomb. Taking the mummy to the lab. My egghead companion claims he can talk to the dead. Hopefully she'll tell him where the gold is. January 9th. I can't. How is it even possible? How could I know? No sleep, no rest. The mummy. Usha's whispering all the time, hiding underwater in her tomb. Spare me, get out of my head. Ah. Yeah. So now we've got a good idea of where she is. Okay, none of these work together. Interesting. And Yeah, let's get rid of fall damage. Or as much fall damage as we can. And that's where we're going to have to leave it. So until next time, Acolytes, remember, the better you know your enemy, the better to destroy them. Ta-ta for now.